So things are going crazy for the Dino Crisis, spiritual successor game called Code Violet, which we did a video on yesterday talking about the fact that Code Violet is essentially part of Goonergate. They don't want to bring their game on the PC platform because they are trying to stop the Gooners. They think that if they bring their game to the PC platform, it's going to be disrespectful to their artists, to their actors. They're going to be disrespectful to everybody involved because they don't want PC gamers to be making vulgar, vile mods of their video games. So they're willing to abandon the PC platform from an assumption of PC gamers. And then on top of that, too, is abandoning Xbox as well because apparently they don't have the manpower to put it on that platform. All of this being said, gamers are now calling them out and accusing them of having an exclusivity deal with Sony that they don't want to tell people about. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know my thoughts. If you watched my video yesterday about this, and if you didn't, please make sure to go check it out. I honestly couldn't believe this headline when I saw that Teamkill did not want to put their game on the PC platform to combat Gooners. I really could not believe that that was the truthful headline. I thought I was getting trolled at one point, and yet here we are, and that was actually the reason why. They don't want people making vulgar mods of their video game, and they are trying to essentially claim, or look like they're claiming anyway, that the PC platform is incapable of giving them any good press, that apparently they're just all Gooners that want to make mods of their main character, Violet, and make it into something that it's not. Now, obviously, we know that's not true. The video game would have been heavily probably played on the PC platform, and just because a couple of people would make mods, at the end of the day, the mods are not the mainstream story. The mods are not the mainstream narrative. If people were going to talk about your game, they were going to talk about how good it could have potentially been and not the kind of mods that are available in it. So let's get into this article, guys, from That Park Plays. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, all this talks about the Sony exclusivity deal that they're accusing Teamkill Media of having. It forced the developers to actually come out and talk about it. Now they've had to come out and make a statement regarding the Sony exclusivity deal and whether or not there is one. Now, obviously, they're going to deny it, right? There's no way in hell they're going to admit that there's a secret exclusivity deal with Sony. They're not going to want to do that, right? That's going to be PR nightmare for them. So they're going to come out and deny it. But it's how they deny it that I found it to be very interesting. So Teamkill Media's decision to not release Code Violet on PC continues to spark debate, with new rumors suggesting that the move was less about protecting their art from mods and more about potential exclusivity deal with Sony for the PlayStation 5. The rumors gained traction when the Teamkill Media confirmed that Code Violet will also not be available on Xbox, citing resource constraints. So this is a huge deal, right? This person says, Brett says, okay, so why are you not on Xbox? Teamkill says, we don't have the time or expertise to devote to the Xbox platform at this point in time. We would need additional manpower. So very clearly, there is something going on here. They have an excuse for Xbox. They have an excuse for PC, which is a bullshit excuse, by the way. And now they got no excuses for PlayStation 5. They're like, nope. We got all the time in the world for PS5. We got all the time in the world for them. Yeah, no, there's no Gooners on PS5. Yeah, no, absolutely not. In its statement addressing Xbox, the developers wrote, we don't have the time. Again, we already read that. The announcement fueled speculation that the game's absence from both PC and Xbox was part of a broader agreement with Sony, despite Teamkill's insistence that no such deal exists. Social media users attempted to add a community note to the developer's original X post about PC modding, seemingly claiming that the game was a PS5 exclusive due to a partnership with Sony. Addressing the rumors, Teamkill Media took to X again, tagging platform owner Elon Musk in its post. The company emphatically denied any exclusivity agreement with Sony. So let's look at their original tweet here. Let me click it so it makes it a little bit bigger. Here we go. So adding the community note, pointing to us saying that the game is exclusive to the PS5 does not mean that we have a deal with Sony. This is factually incorrect. If we had a deal with Sony, you would know about it because we'd be proclaiming it from the mountaintops with joy, which that kind of makes me feel like they are trying to get one, right? Like, so you just openly admitted to wanting to simp for Sony here, right? So at this point, wouldn't it lead people to believe that it seems like you're trying to go for that exclusivity deal? I don't know. It just seems a little odd to me. Why would you even say that? We chose to make our games for PlayStation, but we are 100% indie with no backing at all. All we did was give an honest answer because we believe in communication and not keeping you all in the dark. The community note is factually false. So let's look to see if the community note's still here. I don't think so. It's got completely removed. Okay. This thing went viral. I didn't realize how viral it went. 1.5 million views. It went viral. Them talking about this fucking nonsense. This is absolutely insane. Look at Mark Fox here. How pathetic. F you and F your game. I'm glad I had no interest in it anyway. Enjoy your lower sales. Maybe you'll go under like so many studios nowadays. I'll be there to celebrate your studio's demise. Damn. Tebow says, what about those of us who are just normal PC gamers who don't use mods and aren't buying a PlayStation to play one game? Yeah, they don't care about us. That's what I said in my last video. They don't care about, I don't use mods, right? And I don't care if people do. I'm just saying I don't use mods ever. I don't care to use mods. And I am just, basically a normal, what they would call a normal PC gamer. And they are choosing to abandon me and a bunch of other customers that would definitely have tried their game. I'm all for a Dino Crisis successor, spiritual successor. I'm all for that, 100%, down for it. And they chose to abandon us because of a couple of people that wanted to goon to some mods, according to them, right? That's what they were called. They would call them gooners, right? When at the end of the day, they're just installing mods and they have every right to install. There's no reason why they shouldn't have the right to install it. It's the PC platform. If you can't get used to mods, then you need to get out, and which that's what they're doing. They're getting out. Nina Infinity says, what the hell? I'm a PC player and I don't do those things. So I have to be punished because of what other people might do? Exactly. Lethal Lightning says, I created fan art of your main character. That's absolutely insane. That is insane. Anime Guy says, going full retard, I see. Yeah, they're going full retard. Anyway, so then he says that while the studio claims to be entirely independent, its decision to prioritize PlayStation has left gamers skeptical, with some pointing out that such exclusivity, even if unofficial, serves to limit the audience unnecessarily. And at the heart of the backlash is Teamkill Media's earlier justification for skipping the PC platform, which in the initial statement, the developer argued that PC modding posed a threat to the integrity of their artistic vision, particularly through vulgar modifications of Code Violet's characters, which again, it's all cope, man. Does anybody truly believe this to be true? Does anybody honestly believe that this is the reason why they won't release it on the PC platform? This is the only company that I've ever seen complain about vulgar mods and stopping a release on PC platform, right? Together, right? I've seen developers complain about the mods, but not stop the release, right? This is the first time I've seen them complain about the mods and stop the release. Because I know there was a developer over at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that were saying to please don't make vulgar mods of their characters when we all know it's going to happen. It's going to happen, right? And they still released the game on PC anyway because they're not stupid. Apparently, this indie developer is absolutely retarded. They are not releasing their game on PC to try to fight the chuds and fight the gooners and whatever the case may be. So this is absolutely dumb, and they've had to make this statement, and I'm honestly glad that people are calling them out for a potential exclusivity deal, even if it's a hidden one, because we know that that has existed in the past before. This is not something that's new. This is not something that's weird to say. It absolutely has happened before in the past, and this would be no different, and the red flags are everywhere for this. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.